Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla. If this is your first time here. So in today's video, we are going to do a brownish, blackish, smoky eye, something dark. So dark that I think that I'm going to do my eyes first, which I never do. So I think it'll be kind of fun. Today's video is sponsored by Clinique, and I will be using their new Clinique ID Custom Hydrator, and I'll kind of go into depth why I like this. So I think without further ado, let's get started. All right, step one is the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly plus the orange cartridge. Let me just tell you guys about this for a second. So I've been using the Dramatically Different Jelly for a while. This is like my first moisturizer in the morning. It's what I use before my workouts. And I just find that it's like super lightweight on the skin. That's why I liked it. When I saw, which you guys saw all the commercials, when I saw Clinique was releasing a cartridge that just goes like literally, you guys, it just screws right up in there. Ooh. Did you guys hear that? It was like, so you just take off the lid and then you put the cartridge inside and boom. So I chose the Clinique Hydrating Jelly because I have combination skin. And in the morning, I do like my moisturizer to be super lightweight. And I'm happy with this. I love it a lot. And then when it came to choosing the cartridge, because they have several different cartridges, all different colors, I just kind of like thought of my skin concerns. So in the morning, I really want to be like awake, energized, just really lightweight on the skin. You know, I don't want anything heavy. So I picked the Fatigue cartridge, which is this orange one. And it just kind of wakes you up in the morning, you know. I really like this combination. I'd recommend it. So I either use it before my workouts, like I told you guys. First piece of moisturizer I put on my face, on my body is this, and then throughout the day, if I feel like I need hydration, or like right now I'm about to film a video, I want to add a little bit more moisture, but I don't want it to be like heavy, you know, I don't want it to feel heavy, I'll use this. And when you pump it, you'll see the moisturizer plus the cartridge. Rub this. You guys can see like how lightweight it is on the skin. And if you're not sure like what's best for you, just go to Clinique.com or a Clinique counter and they can kind of help you figure out your skin concerns, your skin type. Typically, I tell people, I'm like, okay, throughout the day, not in the morning, but throughout the day, look at your skin without makeup on and see how it looks. Like if you can go like this and you feel like you see like a lot of lines, it might be dehydrated. If throughout the day you have like a lot of shine, you might be combination or oily. So there are ways to find out, but I definitely recommend going to Clinique's website or the counter, and that's kind of like an easy, you know, helping aid right there. The Clinique ID moisturizer and cartridge is only $39 together for like 3.9 ounces. Definitely recommend it. Check it out. Like I said, it's like my everyday go-to moisturizer. I believe in it. I like it. Special thank you to Clinique for sponsoring this part of the video. And now it's on to the makeup tutorial. Honestly, like who do I think I am doing my brows first? Like who am I? I've changed so much. So I'm gonna start with the dark brown Kai Brow. I used this, was it the last video? I don't know, but I've used it, yeah, wait, 2 videos ago. And honestly, I really like it. Whenever I try a new brow product, oh, girl, get it together. Like, how about I get centered? Whoa. Whenever I find a new brow product and I like it, I'll kind of just stick to it. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Not mad at it at all. All right, so before we move on to the eyes, I'm gonna put just like a little bit of foundation. This is the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation, like up in here. Whenever I do my eyes first, I feel like sometimes there's like a space right here where there's no makeup, there's no shadow. So I like to put a little bit of foundation just in case, just right in here. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the P. Louise eyeshadow base. This is Rumor number 3. And I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand here. See it right there. And apply this all over from the lash line to under the brow. Lash line. And you can see I'm really using the edge of this Colourpop, I think this is like a concealer brush, to kind of sharpen and clean up under the brows. All right, I'm gonna start with maintenance, which is like this reddish brown, and my Zoeva 231 brush, and I'm just gonna press this into the crease. And you kind of want to apply it in the shape that you want your eyes to look. So just press. Come on, red. After you press it on, just go ahead and blend it out. So by now, a lot of the product's kind of off the brush. So you can kind of blend without feeling like it's gonna get out of hand, you know? All right, so this is gonna sound scary, but it's not. Put a little bit of caution, like barely any on the brush. And then right where the maintenance shade is kind of blending into the base, I'm just gonna slightly blend it out. It's gonna add like barely any color, just like a little bit of warmth. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to put a matte yellow instead of like a frosted yellow, even though we do have the gold, but you know what I mean, like more of a matte, because when it's in the crease and use a fluffy brush, it can just create the prettiest transition color. So we're just gonna blend this. Blend her in. Oh yes, oh yes. Okay, so Gloves On is almost like a black. It's so dope all over the lid, like as a black smoky eye. I don't think I wanna go that dark, so we're gonna put Hazard all over the lid, and I might put a little bit of this in the outer corner. I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna kinda see where my hand takes me. So Hazard, which has like a really pretty kind of metallic finish. Put this, oh yes. Brown smoky eye. And I just filmed with Katie a few days ago. She posted it on her page, but she described this shade as like kind of taupey, and I was like, dang, I guess it is kind of taupey. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely gonna add Gloves On right up in here and in the crease. Gloves on. Always tap off the excess, always. So we're just gonna pack it in here, right up in here. And this brush is like smaller than my typical blending brush, which is why it works so well. I'm just gonna blot it up in here. So the goal here is to try and just keep it right in this area. I don't want it to get carried away. So that's why I'm kind of like blotting and sweeping as close to like the deepest part of my crease as possible. All right, now that it's kind of placed, we've got the placement together, I'm just gonna blend this bad boy right at the edge. So you definitely leave it here, you know, and smoke at the bottom, throw on some lashes, smoky eye, boom, boom, pow, or you can add a little pop, pop. So I'm gonna go in with Warning. And I feel like on camera it looks a lot more like neon, but it's like a coral. It's just so pretty, metallic coral. So let's put this up in here. I'm just using the same flat brush I use for the lid too. There's so many different brushes you could use for this area. So it's like, if you're not using this, don't feel like you're using the wrong brush. Oh yes. Ooh, yes, 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 honey. All right, now I'm gonna go in with Colourpop Swerve Black Gel Liner, and I'm gonna line the top and bottom, and we might just wing it. Why not? I like my wing to be like a little thicker on the outside, like thin up in here and then thick, almost like going to my crease. And I'm also gonna line the waterline and under the lash line. I feel like when I do this first, it kind of deepens the shadow I put on top of it. It just makes it more intense. And get that like weird space between your waterline and your lashes, you know, like where your lash follicle is up in there. Get all the way up in there. All right, now I'm gonna set the liner with Gloves On. So I'm just gonna kind of press over the liner and then smudge using Maintenance, that matte kind of reddish brown, and a smudge under the lash line. So it just depends on like how smoky you want it, but I want mine to be like a little smoky. I just love that smudge look under here. Like, smudge me. I don't usually bring it down too far because I feel like I like my eyes to be more like this way instead of that way. Smoky. See, I call this like a brown smoky eye because it's smoky, but it's not like black all over the eye. It's not too much. You know, you're not doing too much. At least to me, this isn't doing too much. So I'm gonna prime my skin with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm just using my Makeup Forever foundation brush to apply this on. I actually like the idea of using a brush versus my fingers, like 10 times more. I saw someone do it and I was like, ooh, yes, we need to do that. All right, I want my skin to be like a little bit more radiant, so I'm gonna use the Natural Radiant foundation from Nars. Ooh, wrong brush. And I'm just gonna kind of paint this on my skin. Actually, you know what? I probably should have mixed this with a darker shade, but that's okay. This is kind of like my summer color, Caracas my winter color, I mean, whoa, what am I talking about? But I can just add bronzer, it's all good. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm eyeing my darker foundation. I'm like, should I just do it or should I bronze? Yeah, I'm gonna just put a little bit of NW43 from MAC, the Studio Fix. And I'm just gonna put like a little bit here, here, here. Just like a little bit. This is like a good combination, you guys, especially if you have combination or oily skin, but you like how the Nars foundation looks, because you know it's kind of glowy. If you have an oily skin, it's like sometimes it might be too much of a glow, so mixing those is bomb. So I'm just blending them in, blending it together. I feel like there's like a piece of hair stuck in my beauty blender poking me. It's all good though. Oh yes. And my beauty blender is damp. All right, I'm gonna conceal with Makeup Forever number 43 concealer. This is the Ultra HD concealer, it's really good. A little bit here. Using the same beauty blender, I'm just blending her in. So everyone's comfort level is different. It's really on you if you want to use a brush under the eyes, because we have shadow or the beauty blender. Oh my God, it's itching right here. You know, like you feel like there's a piece of hair right by your nose. Ooh, that looks good. And I'm almost like pinching close to the wing here. All right, I'm gonna use shade 53 in the Ultra HD concealer as my contour. Wait, let me pull this back. Ooh, almost left a piece of forehead. Ooh, hanging up here. My headband was like covering a part of my freaking forehead. So you could use like a fluffy brush or a beauty blender. Sometimes I use a fluffy brush, sometimes I'm like, how many brushes do I feel like cleaning when I'm done? If I'm being lazy, I'll use a beauty blender. All right, now I'm gonna grab MAC's Studio Fix powder. This is C7. I went a little bit darker, and I'm just gonna blot this under my eye to set my concealer. Around the nose a little bit. You could even like apply it right here. So C7 is like, I would say like one shade lighter. All right, so I go back and forth between Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Where are you? Right here. And the Fenty powder. So you could use either one. I feel like the Laura Mercier makes me like a little bit brighter, which could be good, but because my eyes are so dark, maybe I'll just use Cashew from Fenty. All right, so what we gonna do? Let me get my powder puff, which is everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna dip it into the powder, kind of tap off a little bit on the lid. Oh, I was about to use the lid as a mirror. Whoa, what's going on? And then I'm gonna apply this under the eye. Ooh, it smells good. All right, so see how like there's like almost nothing coming off? So I'm just gonna grab the powder puff and kind of set my whole face. I feel like I put a little bit, yeah, I put a little bit too much on here. I'm just gonna kind of wipe it off because I don't need my forehead baking right there. A little bit more on my nose. This is a Sigma P87, is that it? Yeah, 87 brush. This is so bomb for cleaning off or even contouring the nose. So I'm just gonna wipe off the bake. Wipe it off a little bit here and let that bake just like that. This is Fenty Coco Naughty Bronzer. I like this. I like Mocha Mommy. Mocha Mommy's like a little bit dark, but I can use it like a little bit right here. Always get that jawline. All right, just a little bit of Mocha Mommy because it is darker. I'm gonna apply just a tad, just right here. Yes. Should I put lashes on now? Or wipe off the bake? Let's wipe off the bake. Why not? This is, ooh, Laura Mercier Cheek Color Brush. And I always use this to bake, or I'm sorry, not bake, to apply the powder under my eye and wipe off the bake. All right, so sometimes when you bake, it messes up the bottom lash line. So I'm just gonna go in. Oh, I like how this looks, with a little bit of maintenance and smudge under the lash line here. Using that Sigma P87, I'm gonna put a little bit of bronzer on my nose. You guys know that I usually contour my nose, but I do that only if I do my foundation first. I'll contour with like a concealer. Oh yeah, that's good. Subtle. All right, brand new. This is Dominique Cosmetics. Can you guys see it on camera? Prism Glow highlighter kit. It comes with the cream and then 3 powders. Let me get my brush up in here. All right, we are gonna go for Golden Hour, which is kind of like a yellowy gold. See how this looks? Oh yeah. And I haven't been a highlight hoe in a couple weeks, okay? I've been very matte. All right, this is Whistle While You Work blush. I'm going with the pink blush. I don't know, I was just kind of like in the mood, you know? So Colourpop, Whistle While You Work. Oh yeah, I needed like a little bit of color, I felt it. All right, let's set her. I'm gonna use the Kylie Cosmetics setting spray. We're just gonna set away. I kind of like to get wet. I like to put a lot of setting spray on. I feel like it does something magical. All right, while that's drying, I'm gonna apply the Nars Climax on my top lashes and we're gonna put some lashes on. All right, I'm gonna reuse the Lily Lash in Lila. Is this Lila? No, Hollywood Lash, my bad, Hollywood. Ooh, I'm ready for a date. All right, now I'm gonna finish off the eyes with, oh my God, I grabbed this, like this was the mirror, it's not the mirror. Finish off the eyes with mascara on the bottom. This is Nars Climax. Like, I'm still trying to figure out why my bottom lashes are like twice as long as my top, naturally. You know, like you would have thought they would have put the long ones on the top. I'm not mad at this at all. I'm gonna finish off the lips with Colourpop BFF4 Lip Liner. Fill these bad boys in. All right, so I do want to use my satin lip, but I'm not going to. I'm like, let me use something different. So this is KKW Nude 3.5. This is brand new. Try this one out. I love the KKW lipsticks. I feel like the colors are just so bomb. So 3.5 is definitely a winner. All right, I'm gonna finish off the lips with Colourpop Drippin. This is from my collab for my birthday. I'm like, when was that? September. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Huh, the glow is back. Smoky eyes are back. Shoot, I'm back. Ooh, I feel really good about this look. Whenever I do smoky eyes and a nude lip, it just brings back like my MAC days for some reason. It reminds me a lot of when I used to work behind the counter and just wear a smoky eye every single day. Like this was my everyday look and I love it. I might do that. Maybe one day or 1 week I'll do like a smoky eye every day and just have fun with it, you know? I just love how this looks. Oh, you know what else? I haven't had highlighter in a minute and I think that's enough. I need to bring the highlight back. Like I'm tripping with all this matte stuff. No, highlighter comes back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it as much as I do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment below. I kind of want to film something with less. So any ideas, comment below. And last but not least, strut and slay. Need to exercise these vocal cords real quick. I'm a little rusty. Oh, I just burped up some food. There's a hair. More bronzer. First time here. Oh, that was weird. Let me do that one more time.